of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Syracuse Orange. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. So Georgia's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. So here we are, the semifinal stage, the final four teams with a chance to win a championship. Every stage of the playoff, Kurt, a little bit more intensity, a little bit more pressure, and now the winner tonight can head off to the national championship game.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how much is at stake to both of these teams. And to me, what I've learned in watching these playoffs, the bigger that they've gotten, is that the teams are able to deal with the mental aspects of the game and deal with the challenges that come with that. Who can endure this pressure is the team that's going to have the advantage and eventually is going to advance to the national championship.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Punt quickly. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Dogs will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So Syracuse's offense gets their first crack now. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Off the play fake on 1st down. On the run here. Lets it go. And he dumps it off to the tight end. You see. Down after a short pitch and catch. High completion makes it 2nd and medium.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice game.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Caught by the receiver. They make the stop just short of the 1st. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. And the quarterback keeps it here. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. Ball handed off. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And the wideout goes in motion. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there here's the tight end who shows off his hands.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Who makes the grab? They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a first down at the 21. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check him out. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
He finds his man. Brought down, but not before shaking off the first defender and picking up the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And they get the completion. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Pass complete, it's 2nd down now. The back's got it. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43. This Syracuse offense is quickly moving down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. Offense moving into a bunch formation. Gonna run it. It's Coleman. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Orange have it now, 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. A nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
And makes the grab.
It's tough to play defense inside the 5-yard line. You spread all over the field. They do a good job of pressuring, but more importantly, keep the receiver short of the goal line.
This defense is hanging tough, and they punch it in from the 3 on 3rd and goal. Intercepted in the end zone.
How about the big fella coming up with the interception? You don't see that very often.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. On 1st down, it's play action. Off target and incomplete. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. The Bulldogs will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Pre-snap motion from the offense. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's caught off the deflection. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. Now it's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Grab down the middle. It's Hilton. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Caught over the middle. It's Hilton. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to win a first down play. Back to throw again. Bringing pressure. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years. And it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to live up to that.
Punt team ready to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the ball rolls dead. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. It's a quick shovel pass. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Action fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line, it's gone. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
Wideout's now clustered. Oh, it's a reverse. Defense not fooled at all. They get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position and were able to stop that reverse in its track.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grabbed by the receiver. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. The Bulldogs pick up enough for a first down here. They keep him off balance with a run. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Grab near the sticks. It's Fowler. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Tailback with another carry. Powers through. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
They face 3rd and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. The pass is caught. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The Dogs line it up with 1st and goal. Receiver in motion now. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally and get some points out of this possession? And it's hauled in way downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The sure hands. It's Hilton. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down to the 32.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Looks like Syracuse will have the 1st down. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Escaping the pocket, now moving to his right. He throws the ball out of bounds there. Smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. Syracuse lines up quickly. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. 4th down, looking to throw for it. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Boy, a risky decision here to go for it inside the red zone on 4th down, and you come up with a 1st down. I love that aggressive approach. Let's see if they can come up with...
Touchdown, Syracuse! as they fight back here in this playoff game. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Point after, up and good.
Georgia, 14, Syracuse, 7.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone to begin the drive at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? The sure hands. It's Fowler. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Looking to pass here on second down. QB to the tight end for a completion. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Georgia.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. No press coverage. The DB is backing up now. That's caught. It's Fowler. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket and making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Good enough for first down yardage. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Big catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Georgia has moved into the red zone. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Fowler. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes a quick catch. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Tackle at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The Dogs line up with a 1st and goal. Looking for a receiver. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit and try to get 3 before halftime. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. First down, looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. A short completion with the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense showing a bunch formation now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. And the single back takes the handoff. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Here's the second down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. The pass is complete to the tight end. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. This Syracuse offense is quickly moving down the field. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Yeah, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have. But you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
Receivers are bunched together. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking deep down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Coleman. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Trying for a fourth down completion. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37. Syracuse lines up quickly.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
That completion makes it second and medium. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw. This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Orange.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Syracuse, 14.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They'll run it here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around.
And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Too much speed for the defense.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The tight end has got it. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Syracuse lines up quickly.
Now, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And it's intercepted. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. The offense now has great field position to start the drive. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Play action here on 1st down. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Running back grabs it on the screen. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down marker. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. Dogs come to the line with 1st and goal.
Georgia.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Launching one to the end zone. The pass is incomplete, just a goal line.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Georgia.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Syracuse. 14.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The receiver grabs it. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Syracuse lines up quickly.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Here's the target, and it's complete. And he will be stuffed for no gain. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Hilton. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. A play action looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack. The offense will stay out there. They are 2 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They've got him, but he easily makes the first. Drive keeps going. The offense will take their first time out. The touch strategy here. This Syracuse offense is quickly moving down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
Using the ground game here, tailback has the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
And it's incomplete in the very back of the end zone.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Comes up with the catch. Touchdown, Syracuse. And 6 more points to the total. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
21.
As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Dogs. Now just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need your guy to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock low.
And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking to scramble. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
Well, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside, and on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving this quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the fourth quarter.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Orange. This offense really clicking.
Man, that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
The Salt were able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch made on the left side. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. That completion sets up an important third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain. Syracuse lines up quickly.
It's a nice completion there, Chris, and this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but a pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. That's caught. It's Hilton. Powering through a tackle. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. This Syracuse offense is quickly moving down the field.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the left side. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Syracuse. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the fourth quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Vaughn. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down play coming up. Off play action, he's looking to throw. He's looking deep down the middle. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, that's another big pass play, another milestone for this quarterback. That's now 500 yards passing on the day for the man under center. This is going to be one he'll remember for a long time.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes the grab. It's Coleman. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. Syracuse lines up quickly.
Hey, here's some positive yards. You love to see that. Now you've got a chance here to continue to attack this defense. They're trying not to give up the big plays, but down by a couple scores, you got to get a quick touchdown and hope to be able to get the ball back.
Solid gain in the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. First down here for this offense. Looking to throw yet again. The ball is caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. No huddle here for the offense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looks to his left and makes the completion. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down. Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Offense in hurry-up mode. They look to throw it here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Georgia. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. Taking command now in the fourth quarter, closing in a bid for the national championship game.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's hauled in way downfield. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position. The quarterback making some changes at the line. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Grab made by the tight end. Tackle made quickly, but the game moves the ball to the 6, 1st and goal. Using his legs, it's Coleman. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football. Syracuse lines up quickly. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, this defense has been great.
In these playoff playoff games, it's win or go home. So